Before hotels existed, prehistoric humans invented resorts, and chaos, comfort, and laughter followed. In the age of stone tools and woolly mammoths, life was harsh. Survival dictated every action. Hunt, gather, sleep, repeat. Yet even in the Stone Age, humans sought more than mere sustenance. Comfort, leisure, and a reprieve from the grind, though primitive, were valued. Out of this desire, the first prehistoric resorts emerged, not as hotels or spas, but as clever attempts to create pleasure in a world ruled by danger. The idea began with a small tribe living near a hot spring tucked into a sheltered valley. The spring's warm water, heated by the earth itself, was unlike anything else in their rugged environment. While most villagers used it simply to bathe, one inventive woman named Lyra saw potential. If people enjoyed soaking in the warm waters, she thought, why not organize it, make it comfortable, and perhaps even trade access for useful goods? Lyra began by clearing stones to form sitting areas, arranging flat rocks for warmth and comfort. She piled soft moss as primitive cushions and even rigged a simple shelter of branches to block wind. Soon, she invited select villagers to test her creation. The experience was transformative. Tired hunters relaxed their aching limbs, gatherers soaked their hands, and the shaman swore the water enhanced visions during rituals. Word spread, and more villagers demanded access. The first resort had rules, simple yet effective. Visitors contributed food, labor, or small gifts in exchange for time in the spring. Lyra carefully tracked the flow of trade with bark marks, ensuring fairness and order. Soon, the resort became more than a bath. It was a social hub. Villagers exchanged news, shared stories, and even held friendly competitions to see who could create the comfiest moss pillow or the most intricate stone arrangement. Innovation followed naturally. A group of hunters experimented with heated stones to create mini saunas, while gatherers prepared aromatic herbs to float in the spring. Children played along the edges, slipping on wet rocks and laughing uncontrollably. The resort became a center of leisure, creativity, and humor. Even the shaman began conducting ceremonies there, claiming the water's enhanced spiritual connection. But popularity came with challenges. Villagers quarreled over time slots, experimented with excessive mud mass that stained the stones, and occasionally overcooked fish in the communal hearths, filling the air with smoke. Lyra had to adapt, creating schedules and modest rules. A turn-based system, gentle guidelines for hygiene, and designated areas for messy culinary experiments. These adjustments worked surprisingly well, teaching the tribe the early principles of hospitality management. Soon, neighboring tribes heard tales of the warm water haven. Travelers arrived, offering trade goods to enjoy the experience. Some exchanged rare berries, others carried tools, and a few even performed entertainment for free admission. Lyra's resort had unintentionally created the first tourism economy long before travel, hotels, or marketing existed. Generations later, the resort's legend persisted. Archaeologists would one day uncover moss impressions, charred stones, and worn pathways, puzzled by their purpose. They would never guess these were the remnants of the first prehistoric spa, a place where humans first learned that comfort could be cultivated, shared, and monetized. And perhaps in the echoes of laughter and the warmth of steaming water, the primitive luxury of leisure had whispered a timeless lesson. Even in a harsh world, moments of relaxation could be transformative, social, and delightfully human.